Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to this exciting AMA session hosted here on X. I'm Zedek, your host for today's space, and I'm super thrilled to be here with the amazing team from Supertrade. Yeah. Hey man, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I can totally hear you. Uh, I'm also trying to make sure that our official X account is added, but I think we can do it along the way. So let's continue.
Amazing, amazing. All right, so everyone here. So today we'll be diving deep into what makes Supertrade unique, its mission, features, roadmap, and the vision behind this project. So, are you ready, man? Let's begin.
Totally. Let's proceed.
Amazing. So yeah, kindly tell us first what is Supertrade and how does it work?
Of course. Well, Supertrade is a prop trading firm. I believe that some of our listeners are already familiar with the concept. Some may be not yet familiar. Uh, Prop trading means that it's short from proprietary trading, and it means that traders gain access to the funding from the firm to increase their positions and also cap their maximum loss. So basically, in case of Supertrade, there are two ways of entry. One is instant deposit, which basically is similar to trading on exchanges. You deposit your funds and you trade with them with leverage. But what is more unique is that there is also two-phase challenge. And we probably are going to talk more today about it. And with two-phase challenge, you join the platform, then you choose the challenge package based on its price, and if you beat the challenge, then you get to unlock 100x from how much you paid to start it, which means your maximum loss in your own funds is limited by the price of the challenge. While you, in if you prove, this ability of yours do to trade consistently with consistent profits, then you get to unlock that funding, which, for instance, for the smaller challenge that we have, $24, is $2,500. The larger challenge is $999. So, and if you beat it, you get $100,000 in funding, and you get to trade that with leverage. So basically, for instance, if you trade on exchanges with leverage, your loss is not capped. You can actually go into minus and actually lose all your position during liquidation events, and then still own to exchange. In case with prop trading, you basically limiting all your losses in the beginning, and then you gain the ability to earn profits and then cash out if you trade with consistent profits.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for that intro. So before we go on, everyone kindly give Supertrade a follow. Kindly give our host here also a follow, and kindly check out their website at supertrade.com and make sure you join what they are doing. So having done that, can we proceed?
Uh, Excuse me, are you asking me or the audience? Because I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm actually asking if you can proceed with the questions.
Yeah, of course. By the way, if you give me literally, I don't know, few seconds, I'll also add our official account to the stream as well, so we can be all happily here together. So, and you can also follow it, although I believe some people already found it before, but here it is joining us. And yeah, I think we're done. Okay, let's proceed.
Yeah, all right. So everyone, kindly follow the Supertrade accounts, and also check out their website and make sure you join them right away. So, all right, let's go over to our next question. So, what are the main differences between the two-phase challenge and instant funding?
Oh, I believe I went a little bit ahead and already explained, but let me reiterate. With instant funding, it's basically you are funding the account from your own wallet, either in crypto, or you can also top it up by card. And then you get to trade with leverage, and then you can cash out if you're profitable, of course. In case with two-phase challenge, you are mm, requested to start with trading so-called demo account, where you are not actually trading any assets, but you are proving your ability to do consistent profits. Uh, so there are specific, let's say, thresholds which you have to beat with regards to daily drawdown and with regards to overall profits against losses. That means that you cannot actually get really lucky and go YOLO for one day, because that way you are not, proving your ability to consistently profit. So that's the difference.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah. So I'm sure someone out here will actually be wondering, uh, so what will actually happen if I fail the super trade challenge?
Well, if you fail it, that's it. It's gone. You should go and check, maybe, read up the academy, or you can check lots of other materials that they have. Maybe you need to get better trading. And if you want to continue with challenges, you should get next one. You can go, I don't know, tier up, tier down. You can also go for instant deposit. But as I've said, with challenge, you're actually capping your losses. But that's it. So you cannot go any lower on that particular challenge. But if you lost it, then it's gone. And it is typical for prop trading firms. Can you give me literally 1 second? 1 second. I need to check one thing, and we'll continue in a moment. Literally a few seconds, please.
All right, sure. So yeah, everyone, before our guest gets back here, so kindly give them a follow, and also once again, do not forget to retweet this space, like this space, and check out supertrade.com. Kindly join what they are doing and make sure you don't miss out of it. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's give it a
Yeah, I'm
start. Are
back.
you back?
Let's continue. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I actually love how the space is moving. Awesome. So to our next question. So can I hold trades over weekends or during major news events?
Uh, Sorry. Could you repeat that?
All right, all right. So can I hold trades over weekends or only during major news events?
Well, you can, yes, you can. Your positions are kept during weekends, but it's like a double-edged sword. You should adjust this to your risk strategy. It is also very important, and actually, it's a major point that we try to make sure our traders understand. So you know that some markets are closed over weekend, and if your position is held, it may be, susceptible to various risks. So, and if people are day traders or even swing traders, they may prefer to close their positions before the weekend, because positions are not closed automatically. And yes, you can your challenge can be failed, or your account, if you've already received beaten the two-phase challenge, and your account is already funded, it can get liquidated in case you are keeping, the positions on certain markets over the weekend. So yes, it can, and yes, you should also be aware of that, because you do not trade. So it is like a standard for prop trading firms, which, by the way, we should explain, because forex markets and crypto markets are live during weekends, but for prop trading firms, it is a standard adjusted for risk that on prop trading, you cannot change your positions over the weekend. But all other like 5 weekdays, you get to trade 24 hours. And we cut off by the UTC meridian, like the zero meridian. So when it's like the end of Friday and the beginning of Saturday by zero meridian, it is like 48 hours period when you cannot change your position. So positions should be closed beforehand and cannot be changed. Yes.
All right, great. So I'm sure someone out there is actually wondering what kind of instruments you can use. So what kind of instruments can I trade on Supertrade? Like forex, crypto, indices. So can you kindly tell us what instruments can we actually trade on Supertrade?
Well, we have like 6 groups of assets. So it is crypto. For every group of assets, we currently do mostly blue chips. We of course listen to our community, and we want to add more assets exactly in the order as our traders prefer them. Right now, we mostly resort to blue chips. So these are crypto, these are forex, these are stocks, individual stocks, blue chips, and stock indices, also commodities. And among commodities, we differentiate a separate group, which is um, precious metals. So those, some people treat those also as commodities, but we select them like a separate group. And so gold, silver, copper, you name it, that is precious metals. And so yeah, 6 groups.
Amazing. I'm sure you just asked a major question running on the mind of someone right now. So our next question: what's the maximum leverage offered by Supertrade?
Oh, well, maximum leverage is 100. However, let me read up quickly. I want to give you precisely because leverage limits are different for different markets. And if you give me like few seconds, I'll tell you exactly. So, okay, here it is. For Forex, it is up to 100x. For commodities, stocks and indices, it is up to 50x. And for crypto, which is probably the most volatile, it is up to 2x.
Amazing. All right. So what kind of support?
Sorry, you went mute. I think you're breaking a bit, or is it me? Because I'm not hearing you over past few seconds. Can I ask the audience to put a thumbs up if you can hear Zedek, or thumbs down if you can't? Oh, am I actually online? Okay, I think most of our audience cannot hear Zedek. Well, okay, I'll write him on Telegram. Thank you for letting me know.
Am I audible?
You are now, yes. Welcome back, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah,
My
you went down for about a minute. I asked the audience to tell us, and now I think everyone can hear you. Yes.
all right. I'm so sorry. I had a breach in my network here. So can we
Okay.
proceed?
Yeah, totally.
All right, awesome. So to the next question, I'd like to know, how does Supertrade handle withdrawals and how fast are payouts?
Okay. We try. Okay, let me start a little bit before the payout because it is also very important. When you have beaten the challenge. Okay, so instant funding is completely different story, but we're talking about the challenge, which is probably the more interesting option for most of us here. When you have beaten the challenge, you are signing a contract with the firm to receive that funding. and then you get to start trading. And if you're profitable on your account, so for instance, you started and beaten like the smallest challenge, which costs $24. You've beaten it and received the funding of $2,500 to trade. Then let's say you traded, so the funding is of $2,500 would be your zero profits, 0 point profits, right? After that, if you trade and you're profitable, you can cash out. Like the first cash out point starts in 1 month, so literally like 30 days periods, and then you can request a cash out, which we try to process within 1 business day. On bank account, it can take up to 3 business days because of banking, processes. But you can also cash out in, say, USDT or USDC stable coins on your probably USDC, because we have to comply with MiCA, new European legislation. So probably you would be cash out in USDC within 1 business day.
Awesome. So how much can someone actually earn with a funded Supertrade account?
Okay, so that's a tricky question, of course. Technically, if you've already been a challenge or went to instant funding, you trade with leverage, and like technically speaking, I'm not, promoting going YOLO and risking everything. But if you go with maximum leverage into a position and you are very, very much, successful or lucky or whatever it's called, you can and let's say you go YOLO with 100K thousands dollar account, then you can potentially earn millions, right? But the thing is that consistent trading doesn't work this way. So we suggest traders to focus on consistent profits instead. So for instance, if you are making regular profits of just 0.5% a day, like consistently, that you would be doubling your capital every 152 days. So it's not very, bad profitability, I'd say. So instead of dreaming of, winning a lottery, which can never be consistent, I would suggest to focus on, getting steadily profitable day by day, week by week, and then cash out with some sure rewards. You can go 2 to 3x from your, funding amount, and then after you've cashed out, we would be happy to record some kind of a podcast with you, feature your profile, also help you to grow your socials if you're building your community as an influencer. And then you can go, for a higher option, go 1 tier up. We do not encourage to go big from, early on. I think there is always a learning curve, and prop trading can be something new, even for people who've already made some success trading on exchanges. It is completely different experience, and it takes time to get used to it.
Amazing. So I'm sure this space will so much be to the interest of the traders we have on this space. So are there any hidden fees or conditions that a trader or someone should be aware of?
Well, there are, and let me actually. This question has a number of some specific, details. I'd like to inform you. So I'll pick up my cheat sheet to give you a proper answer. So 1 sec. Just to be sure that I'm not forgetting anything.
Yeah, sure, go on.
Okay, so there is a minor fee on every position. It is, you may call it negligible unless you do for high frequency trading. It is similar to exchanges. It is incurred upon closing every position. And also, fees can be charged to keep positions open during market off hours. And there also, I'm not sure it is like part of the process of interaction with us, but there are also third-party fees for payment processors. I've tested that myself. You do not have any fees if you top up by card. That's all on us. But if you top up your account over, crypto wallet, then it can depend on the network. For instance, last time I checked, then BNB network was fine, but TRX network had some commissions that I wouldn't call favorable for small amounts. So basically, it is very similar to your experience with the exchange. Mostly, there is negligible commission on every position, and of when you want to top up or cash out, there are also fees if you're doing it on crypto. But we try to make sure there are no such fees when you're topping up by bank. And overall, there is nothing, secret which people who are familiar with exchanges would have not already incurred before.
Amazing, amazing. So I'm sure traders do like to hear about we talk about profits a lot. So how does the profit split work for funded traders?
Yeah, profit split is 80% in your favor if you are getting funded account after beating a challenge, and it is 50% in case of you are going for instant deposit. It's plain and simple.
Yeah, that's so simple. I like that. So let's talk about you know education a bit on this aspect. So is super trade suitable for beginners or only experienced traders?
Well, we try really, really hard to make sure that it is also convenient for beginners to get onboarded. For that, we have prepared a whole array of various additional supportive content and tools. We have developed our own study app, which is basically an onboarding solution for people new to prop trading. We have a Telegram bot where you get to watch a number of onboarding videos and answer quiz questions. And there is also a small bonus if you beat the quiz. If you don't beat the quiz, we suggest to, I don't know, go through it again or check the academy, which we have on our website. Also, we employ financial analysts who write trading ideas on our trading view page daily, and they mostly cover those types of assets that you can trade with us. And also, every trader who becomes our user, who actually starts trading with us, gets lifetime access to our alpha group, where financial analyst writes unique, exclusive trading ideas specifically for those assets that are already available with us. So if traders, for whatever reasons, are looking for some extra inspirations, or maybe not very sure about how to do technical analysis or fundamental analysis themselves, they can always try implementing some of the trading ideas that we provide to them and see how it works for them. Of course, never put all your eggs in one basket. Always diversify, always adjust for your own risk strategy. And in short, I can also say do your own research. But we always try to cater some extra, ways to get inspired, get started, or, just maybe diversify your trading basket. So, and we also have like very, very lively supportive community on Telegram and on Discord. So we really would like to welcome everyone, either new or experienced in all kinds of trading. And if you're new to prop trading, it's not a problem. We've got you covered.
Awesome, awesome. So for those that would like to get started with super trade, I think they will want to ask this question. So what is the minimum requirement to get started with super trade?
Uh, okay. Like financial advice, we are smallest. I think we have one of the smallest, like cheapest entry points in the industry, because we allow people to start the two-phase challenge starting with $24. There are very few exceptions where you can get it any lower. And as I've already said, if you beat the challenge, you had 100x in funding, so that's 2,500. That's even more than 100x actually. And with regards to experience, once again, we have some materials which allow people to get started in trading even if they don't feel very certain about it. So you can always start small. You can always start very cautiously with very low risk tolerance. So yes, we would really encourage people to just start and not risk too much of their funds. Just really start small and see how they do.
Amazing, amazing. So, like I said earlier, we're actually talking about the educational aspects of this year. So, is there any educational support provided to traders, especially those that want to get started with Supertrade?
Educational support. I think I went a little bit ahead of myself before, but let me repeat that we have a number of materials, like I'd even say types of materials. So we have an academy. It's a tab on the website, Academy tab, and it has a number of educational videos for traders to get started, also get started with prop trading. And we also have like a section where you can get familiar with trading basics. And on top of that, we cater regularly, actually daily, uh, insights from professional financial analysts, which are catered through our TradingView page, where you can get some. I wouldn't say that like call that like literal education. It's more like some extra trading ideas for traders. But once again, it is a way for you to somehow diversify your trading experience, and those onboarding materials for new people in prop trading are also available through our study app, where you can watch those onboarding videos, do quizzes based on those videos, and get an extra bonus, which is a secret, which you will get if you beat that quiz right now. So yeah, once we're done with this AMA session, I would like to encourage people to actually look for that study app. It's also available on our link tree. So not, you know, not something that you would miss. And yeah, I think that we have some, solutions for people to get, let's say, more educated in trading.
Awesome, awesome. I actually love so much how the space is going already. And yeah, talking about affiliate program, I'm sure it's ridiculous to ask if there's an affiliate program actually running. So how does the affiliate program at Supertrade work?
Uh, okay, so we really try to make sure that we work with actual, influencers and key opinion leaders who know and think about trading and not just raise the hype. And so if you are really into trading, so you really create some quality content, you do technical analysis, or you show your trades like really not just cherry picking, but actually all your ups and downs, and you are building your own community, then we are also letting you a way to get some extra love and extra income by also letting your community know about Supertrade, and we are happy to work together. We are also happy to cater some extra materials, extra insights that we do have to your community as well. And there are many ways to get busy with us. So, for instance, key opinion leaders can work on a CPA basis. So basically, they get to earn bonuses when they sign up people with us, but also they get real bonuses only when those people actually make extra turnovers. So, for instance, if they cash out and then they post about it, if they're successful, then those traders and those KOLs who brought them actually get extra bonuses. So we're actually interested in the success of those people. And also, we regularly do various live events. For instance, literally yesterday, we held a panel discussion dedicated to macroeconomic events and trading based on them. And we want to feature people who are really experts in markets or in technical analysis or in analyzing some specific events that influence markets. So we are definitely going to run more and more such events, and we would be very welcoming to all kinds of influencers and key opinion leaders who would like to boost their own profiles by sharing their insights and experience with us. So, and it's not like we pay, in advance for everything. Instead, we want to build our credibility, our reputation together with them. So we actually help influencers to gain more following, better reputation, so on and so forth, if their insights work. And so yeah, it's not like very very directly commercial relations that we pay them for promotion and or something like that. We actually pay for quality content, and we want to check what is real quality behind it before we proceed. But if so, just to reiterate, if you are already building community base based on your insights, based on your trading experience, then contact us. For instance, contact our official account. As you see, yellow Supertrade logo is also selected the speaker. You can just write a direct message to it, and we will be happy to review your profile, your activities, and discuss how we can work together. Also, people starting with certain level of following and insights can get like two-phase challenges almost for free for showing and explaining their community to what is Supertrade, how it works, and showing not by simply telling via a post, but actually starting that challenge, actually explaining their experience, showing how it goes, and so it's basically like an exchange in experience, and not just in some marketing promotion materials. We really want to make sure that it all comes with real value for everyone, and not just trying to sell something.
All right, all right. So before we go on, I think there was actually a post here earlier, but I think the team removed the post by mistake. So I think you can add that again, no issues. You get that?
Uh, I'm not sure.
I think there was a post here added earlier, but I think the team maybe by mistake they removed it. So I think you can add that again, no issues.
Okay, but I think it would be better if you could drop it in our Telegram group, so my colleague would um, put it back on. I think it's not very convenient to operate from space while you're doing spaces.
All
Right.
right, all right, all right. So we'll get to that. Yeah. All right, so let's proceed. So, if we're going to look at incentives, I think a lot of traders here will want to actually hear you talk us, or rather, hear you talk about incentive, especially when it comes to talking about your project. So, if I really remember, you told us there is a secret bonus for for all attendees. So, would you like to present that now?
Oh yes. I would really much want to present that now, and I'm opening that secret for.
Yeah, go on. Oh, I think he rogged. Sorry, everyone, just a minute. Let's have our guest back up. So yeah, before we have our guests back up, so everyone, please do not forget to like this space, retweet this space with a fellow trader of yours also, and yeah, you can check out his TL for us for the link to the Supertrade website. Yeah, you can check it out at supertrade.com, and and also make sure you join their community and just join with Supertrade. So let's give some head start as we wait for the guest.
I'm so sorry. Let me just repeat everything. So I've prepared a special present for you guys. And just to explain it to you, I actually had an argument with my team because we have a policy of not creating this high discount codes, and we have a policy of not creating the codes that are applicable to the smallest $24 challenge. But specifically for this one, I wanted to create this code. It is first come first served, only 20 users. So if you really intend to use it, just use it today because somebody else will. So just take your notepads or electronic notepads and take a record, because I'm going to only give it to you vocally. So no spaces because it is a discount code. It is, and I'll explain it, to what it applies after I give you the code. So take a record. So it is no spaces. Prop Trader 30. I repeat, Prop Trader 30. I'll spell it PROPTRADER 30. It is Prop Trader 30, and this code is giving you 30% discount to either tier 1 or tier 2 two-phase challenge, which is absolutely obscene because we don't give that. You can never receive this high discount code. And we have a policy of not giving discount codes for the tier 1 two-phase challenge, but only for this event we created 20. This code has only 20 applications. So really, if you intend to use it today because somebody else will. And yeah, so I hope you made a record, and I think we can continue with our session.
Amazing, amazing. I hope they all got that clear. Yeah. So looking into every trader here and or rather everyone in the space today, what would you suggest they do immediately or rather right now after this AMA session?
Okay, so basically, first of all, here is just use the code I gave you if you really intend to start prop trading. And I think Supertrade is an amazing way to get familiar with prop trading, because first of all, we provide I think one of the cheapest entry points in the industry, and it's very important because when you're early, you are probably slightly more likely to get, busted because that's new experience, but you need to start somewhere. If you check many other prop trading firms, they may have three-phase challenge, they may have one-phase challenge, but most of them start with $50 or $100. Also, we have there are few actual benefits with Supertrade. First of all, I believe that mostly audience here is brought from crypto traders. Most prop trading firms actually don't offer crypto at all. Most of them are focused on stocks or forex. We do crypto, and it's very important because you can actually trade crypto with us while also being prop funded. And we have like a team, like I'm speaking for my team. We have a team of experts in community building in Web3. So we actually know how to talk to you. We actually really try hard to make sure that our Telegram community and our Discord community is convenient and fully catered and very responsive to all needs of our community members. And we really want to welcome you and stay in touch with you. We're really listening all the time. So one of the few first things you can do apart from following us on X is of course checking our Telegram or Discord group, whatever you feel like more comfortable using. Also, if you're really into trading, and even if you're not necessarily prop trading, as I've already said, we have a dedicated official page on TradingView, and you can get real insights with technical analysis for relatively short positions by our financial analyst, catered to daily. Sometimes we actually post something on stocks or commodities, but also we do post a lot on crypto. And what's interesting that we mostly post on those assets that are lately in the spotlight of the media. So it is actually something that can also be viewed as a bonus because we don't, just take some kind of a list of assets and follow it along. We always check what's hottest on the media, and then our financial analyst actually does analysis based on that. And if you become our trader, and as I just told you, you can do it with 30% discount if you're using the code, you also get an exclusive access lifetime for our alpha group where you get some extra insights, extra trading ideas with technical analysis for those assets that you can already trade with us. So you can even try to beat two phase challenge with it. And if you beat two phase challenge, you get, the funding. So I think there are only benefits and would be really lovely to start working with you guys and join our community, ask any questions you want. If you want to add more assets, let us know. If you are unfamiliar with user interface, let us know. Our charting tools and technical analysis instruments are all catered by TradingView. We are integrated with it fully, so it should really um, satisfy the appetites of even the most advanced traders, but also should work with the beginners as well. Anything else? Let us know. We're always here, always listening. Have a full support team. Have a whole marketing team also getting very chatty there. So yeah, please do come along.
Yeah, all right. Am I audible?
You are absolutely audible.
All right. Sorry for I actually rocked for a second. My bad.
I didn't notice
So,
it. I've been speaking all the time.
oh my. All right, all good, all good. So I think we are actually heading into a more technical part of this AMA, and I think at this point you may want to actually take the time, to talk about this path. Especially earlier I talked about the two-phase challenge versus the instant funding. So I did like to ask you what actually motivated you to offer two different funding paths, that's the two-phase challenge versus the instant funding. And how do you decide which to opt into?
That is interesting. Actually, a good question because there are some proprietary firms that only offer one, and most of them are. Oh, given this choice. Okay, so I won't go into technicalities of development of that because actually I'm not a developer. I don't know how they develop this, but we wanted to give this extra choice to our users because sometimes
traders actually just want to get into action. Even if you ever played poker, some poker players say that you are not learning if you're just playing demo accounts. Don't play like any free chips. Play maybe a few cents, maybe a few bucks, but actually play with your real money. And poker, it actually is not gambling like slots or casino, roulette. It actually requires certain strategy. But trading, it is similar. So you some traders just want to get instantly into that, and with instant funding they literally can. But uh, uh, instant funding means that you are risking your investment. And if you are a kind of trader who just wants to cap uh, input while they're learning, and also see what they're up to, and also see like how consistent they are, then two-phase challenge is actually that really safe option where you can completely limit and cap your loss in the beginning. And if you actually prove us the consistency of your profitability by beating the challenge, then you immediately get 100x of the amount you've paid us in funding, and to keep trading with leverage various markets. And also, if you're profitable then, and you are, by the time you've beaten the challenge, you're already more likely to be profitable, then you are actually in a good position. And if you have any doubts, then I'd really like to suggest to check the podcast we released last week with our um, trader who has beaten the two-phase challenge, and you can get some extra inspiration with him, because the guy already had some extra experience with some other prop trading firms, and before that he's been trading on exchanges. So you can really get inspired by his motivation, his experience, and perhaps get some other extra information that you won't hear from me.
Awesome, awesome. So yeah, based on the technicality of this path, what tools or analytics does the platform provide traders for tracking drawdown and keeping within limits?
Oh, well, sadly, we're doing X Spaces, which doesn't allow me to share the screen, but let me just try to explain it to you, like, and you can imagine. So, when you start the two-phase challenge, so it's two-phase because you should beat one phase first, then the second phase, and when you beat the second phase, you get the funding. In every phase, you have a certain drawdown limit. So there is like a daily drawdown and overall drawdown. You shouldn't get below it. Uh, uh, and if you do, it's basically failing the challenge. The challenge itself is structured in such way so you can prove the firm your ability to consistently trade with profits. And instead of going YOLO, for one day getting like, I don't know, 20% income, and then losing like double that on the second day. So that is why a trader needs to prove their profitability for at least 4 days, and also uh, not losing more than a certain amount in any single day. So uh, all of that can be tracked for every particular day, and overall with clear dashboard that is given for every separate challenge that you are having there on Supertrade. And for those of you new in with prop trading, let me explain that typically prop traders, I wouldn't say it's typically, but quite often prop traders have more than one challenge open simultaneously, because they can be testing different strategies, or they can have different risk tolerance, or maybe there can be one account for swing trading and two accounts for day trading. And also, since there is certain risk to reward ratio, you understand that if you are going to get like 100x in funding, it may be actually worthwhile to have several challenges opened. And even if you beat one out of three, that still means that you are getting like 100x on that, with that one, or 33x if you just consider the overall ratio of 3-1 victory. So yeah, I hope I answered your question, and now I digress a little bit, right?
Yeah. You did all that, and that was all explained well, and which is really amazing. So I think I might just have to ask this. So what profit split model do you use above the initial 80%, and also are there tiers for high volume funded traders? I think at this point you may want to just take the time to really talk about this for our listeners here to really get what this is about.
Okay, so the profit split is it's quite basic. It does not change. It is 80% for those who has beaten two-phase challenge and received funding. It is 50% for those who went for instant deposit. What was your second question?
Yeah, so what I talked about was are there tiers for high volume funded traders?
Uh, well, uh, well, the volume literally is there in packages, and I mean, could you please specify when you say the volume, you mean the amount of funding they receive or the turnover that they make while trading?
Sorry, come again.
Uh, when you're saying high volume, you mean the volume in terms of turnover that they make while trading, or you mean the funding that they receive to trade?
Yeah, I'm actually talking about the funding they
Ah,
receive. I think I might just talk about I might just come again the coincide you actually get where this is going. So I actually talked about what profit split model do you use above the initial eighty
yeah,
percent,
well,
and
it
you're
is
talking
basic.
about
It is pretty
yes.
basic. It is 80% for two phase challenges, 50% for instant funding. Currently, okay, so I understand that you might assume that there are like some secret conditions for like high volume traders. Uh, Currently, there is none of such. If we feel like there is a need to develop some extra conditions, we may, come to that point with the development team at some point. Right now, nothing of that is supported, and also it's very. You should understand that everything that I'm saying here, and also everything that we do and declare on our platform is subject to audit. Uh, the company is registered in Saint Lucia. It is the code has been audited. It's not like we can, somehow meddle with the traders' accounts or the numbers. It's all specifically, following specific procedures so that everybody knows that we're clean. And we're also uh, listing on multiple proprietary review platforms. There are lots of such. And we've already listed on Forex prop firm reviews. We've already listed on proptradershub.io, and I probably would not be mentioning those which with which we're currently discussing listing, but very soon you'll see us listed on many more review platforms. And those platforms are actually putting the pressure on us in terms of us fulfilling all the obligations and promises and features that we mentioned. So it's not like we can just, tell something on AMA session and then do something opposite in terms of conditions for our traders. It doesn't work this way. So it is all very strict, very strictly regulated. So and so whenever we claim something, we really follow suit. So it is so there is no some special conditions for special traders. They don't get like any extra. So if a millionaire comes to trade with us, it's not like they get some, I don't know, extra bonus profit split or something else, or some extra ability to meddle with their positions while retail traders can't. It's that absolutely fair, and they follow all the same procedures.
Awesome,
You're on
awesome.
mute.
I hope I'm still audible here.
Now you are, yes.
All right, I thought I rocked again, but I was actually following up. So
Now I cannot hear you. You disappeared. You're not audible. Can anyone hear Zedek? Please put thumbs down if you can't. Oh, I think he has to. He has to. Okay, guys. So while Zedek is reconnecting, I'm giving one last chance for you to record that bonus code, and just to let you know, it is really unique opportunity because typically we do not give this high codes. But let me reiterate once again, it is prop trader 30, prop trader 30, no spaces. And if you use that code, you get 30% discount on either $24 or $49 to fast challenge. And it is a really great opportunity to get started in prop trading with an extra discount because and you know, if you beat the challenge, you get either 2,500 or $5,000 in funding to trade. So, and you can trade crypto stocks, you can trade commodities or forex. So really great opportunity for you to get started and even pay less to get started. So yeah, I think Zedek is back. Let's continue.
Yeah, I hope I'm audible now.
You are.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, I was I was about to actually ask you to, rephrase the code again, and the good stuff you actually did, which is awesome. Yeah, today's space is actually a really, epic space. I'm really a lot was actually learned on today's space, and so thank you so much to your team. So that brings us to the final part of today's AMA. Huge shout out to everyone who actually stayed with us, and yeah, thank you to the Supertrade team for all the insights you shared here. Yeah, and also to the Supertrade member here. So before we close, is there anything else you'd like to share with the community?
Well, I really want to encourage the community members here to join our, all other platforms on of Supertrade. So it is Discord, it is Telegram, and check and maybe even follow. It is absolutely free on us on TradingView. It's easy to see. You can, for instance, go there from our link tree or from our website because the website is very simple, supertrade.com. It is also featured in our X account. Basically, we really know how to speak to the community, how to listen to the community, how to create, very, how to put this, very, uh, not creative, but very, I've forgotten the word, but basically the constructive discussion about trading. Because I myself, okay, so right now I'm in the head of growth, but actually, I've been working in consulting, in financial consulting for almost 10 years. Also, I have master's degree specifically in commodity trading. So I have been like officially academically studying trading in London, in London City University, and basically I know exactly what traders may lack in understanding what is their path, how they handle this, and how to make their journey less stressful and statistically more likely to succeed. And I'm trying to bring this experience here in Supertrade into and put it to good use in building this platform. Just so you know, we're still early. We may not have all kinds of assets, especially in terms of crypto, that you may be interested to be able to trade, that you might be following somewhere on Coin Market Cap and also with all your favorite influencers. But we are determined to bring all that to life, thanks to you, thanks to those who try not only to get some profits but also give back in terms of feedback, in terms of letting us know what they would need to get even more interested or successful in trading. And once again, prop trading itself is a great opportunity to cap immediately your losses by actually not having any losses at all, basically having just the cost of paying for the challenge. And if you beat it, if you really prove us your ability to consistently profit from these, trades that you do, then you get the funding and you get to, from that point, there are only benefits, only the profits. Worst term scenario, you just bust your challenge, but that's it. And I think that's a really great new exciting way for you to diversify your journey to financial freedom. So instead of just buying into some coins and trying to hold in them, if you're not yet into trading, and if you're already into trading, that you can really try this new type of activity where you can really leverage really easily and really capping all your risks to the minimum of what you've already know you're paying for. So yeah, also follow, and you can also write me back on X as well. I would be really happy to collaborate with all levels of influencers and KOLs. If you are influencers or KOL in trading in particular, happy to give you a two-phase challenge for free, as long as you do a really proper review for your community, show how you use it, show what works, what doesn't, how it worked for you, and yeah, and happy to talk to you all in our community. Thank you for having us, Galaxy Lab.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I really loved the where you stated that you are motivating us here, and I actually think I am at the peak of being motivated already. Yeah, and I'm sure other traders as well. Yeah, love this particular space so well. So once again, thank you to the Super Trade team and to everyone who tuned in today. We actually appreciate your time, your energy, and yep. So don't forget also to follow the Supertrade. Their username is at supertrade_com. And yeah, you can also check their website, supertrade.com. So make sure you join in with Supertrade now and you begin to trade more better. So we are at the end of it right now. We appreciate for your time. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And yep, see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Yeah, and I believe it would be also nice to inform the audience that very soon we are also having like a quest collaboration with Galaxy as well. So there will be plenty of ways to get engaged. I think it's starting early next week, and yeah, so looking forward to it. And there will be even more opportunities to get to know each other and familiarize ourselves with the prop trading concept. So really happy to be here.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, I guess that was a quick one, and I hope everyone actually got that. Yeah. Also, in case you have any further more question, you can do as you join their community and ask your questions, or you can reach out to the best way that you can. So once again, thank you for your time and your energy right here. So see you on the next one, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.